Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about them. Well, here we go, and hello there guys, what's up? No one, thank you very much for the 5 Valentine's cards. Unfortunately, I feel as if those cards will be wasted on me because I'm 1300 crystal shards short of a new count. What's up, Growler? It's been a while since I examined. Well, it's been a while since I examined as well, but my girlfriend is examining all the time. Screen checks that 30 hours for me. How did it go, my friend? How did it go? What's up, Soraj, Big Danny, and Deep Run, Ali. I'm so glad IW season's over. Me too. My plat to Ali to join gold. Spent a lot of units and items, and the rewards are. Sorry, man. Sorry, clear. You didn't have a great experience there. Up Chris Saji, Streamlabs, Lime MCOC, Deep Run, Stealth Goes Spawn, and Suraj. They got you to the next milestone. I'm guessing so. Thanks. But yeah, so I woke up with a scratch on my forehead. It's actually quite painful. I don't know how did I did it. I have a sneaking suspicion I know how did I do it, because I haven't been sleeping well, so I probably was twisting and turning and most likely scratched myself. But yeah, perfect timing for the stream. Well, thank you very much. And AW opening later today. I don't know. I'm gonna check out my shards, depending where I end up. Maybe it's gonna be today. Maybe it's gonna be some other day. But possibly then. Yeah, Hood was nerfed a bit. Yeah, well, not fixed, bug fixed. Only at 6.3 for the first time. The rewards are not worth the. Well. Not necessarily about the direct rewards in 6.3, it's more about kind of like pushing forward in game, my friend. What's up, Shakaya? Ah, the coffee is still so hot. Right, so we have a bunch of arena to do. As always, let's tap through these guys. Smash that like button. Why, yes, pretty please. That would be greatly appreciated. Like button smashing is a supported activity on this channel. Girlfriend getting rough with me? Maybe. I have no recollection of it, but maybe. Wouldn't that pass past her as well? Might be that she wakes up in the middle of the night and just whacks me. I spent 0 units on 6.3. Oh, that's very good then. Definitely very good. One die, you Red Hulk, die. Also, guys.
Hello there.
Why so serious?
Oh, let's grab in a couple of milestones. What's up, Justin? What's up, me? Well, just woke up, about to have my coffee. I didn't actually have proper breakfast this time because I woke up a bit too late. So I just had like a quick banana. So after I stream, I need to go get some munchies in. Don't be rude. Yeah, that too. That too.
Don't be rude.
We just missed on gold 2, feels bad. Sorry to hear. Well, hopefully next season you get in gold 1. Right? Upwards and onwards. Let's just get rid of that Fury buff there. Whoopsie. Hey, someone 1% off tech tier 5 CC to become Thronebreaker. Should I be going something specific to get 1%? Don't think there is anything like that's overly specific. We do not have. I assume you have gotten the commonly available selectors that we have in like 7.1, I think, and Act 6 exploration. Or how far are you from exploring Act 6? Other than that, what you need to do is make sure that as soon as this next event starts, you do everything you can to get to those tier 5 CC fragment crystals as quickly as you can, because there are going to be 5 tier 5 CC crystals in, I think, for 2% each, so you have quite good shot. So you have quite good shot at getting at least one of them land on tech. Basically, you need to look for 2% crystals anywhere and everywhere in game. How's the coffee? I don't know yet. I don't know yet, but I bet it's gonna be good. What's up, Punjabi Punish? Love the video on MCOC. Thank you very much. Yeah, MCOC definitely looks very, very interesting. I'm interested to see how he's gonna come together, how his numbers are gonna look like, and everything else. So Baba Yaga. Morning, Kenny. Just finished variant 6. Thanks for your helpful guide. Too bad got the wrong class FCC shards. Well, exactly. On to next one. You say it's wrong class FCC shards, but realistically, you're gonna end up using all of them, so might not be what you wanted right now, but it's still something that you're gonna use later. Yeah, but get me? Getting wrong class T5CC could be comparable to getting socks on your birthday. As a 12-year-old, you hate it because you wanted a new game console or new game or something like that. But if somebody gives you socks as an adult, they're freaking awesome. Because there can be never enough socks. I think special 2 is like Arcus. Sounds fun. So yeah, you can look at your wrong tier 5 CC as you do in socks. Any of the buff champions good enough for rank 5? Well, I had already Massacre at 6-star rank 2 that I enjoyed, and I enjoy even more now. And I think Angel is worth it if you can high sig her, and if you still invest in 5 stars. That's the problem with Angel, the way I see it. Her prestige is quite rubbish, and most people who are capable of easily taking a champion to Sig 200 as 5 star don't want to rank up 5 stars anymore. They want to focus on 6 stars. And 6 stars, well, 6-star Angela, it's probably not going to be no easy feat or a clever decision to take Angela to high 6, so that's kind of my problem with the character. But she is awesome. She's worth rank 5 as 5 star for sure. How recently invested unlocking full MD, but how many points is it ideal? I know, for instance, at level 1, 2 is wasted. It's not wasted, it still helps. I'm personally an MD5 kind of guy. Many people disagree with me, but I have always run Mystic Dispersion at 5. Truth of the matter is, half of the people that disagree with me are just either too cheap or too stingy to unlock MD5. At least that's how I feel. But there are specific scenarios and specific champions that prefer MD3 or MD4 if opponents have crap ton of buffs. Because with MD5, you can push yourself to level 3 if opponent has a ton of buffs, and you need to be more vigilant. But in about 90% scenarios, I enjoy the fact that I have MD5, because then it makes Mystic Dispersion a valuable force to reckon with, even if opponent has a single buff or 2 buffs. So yeah, I am personally all for MD5. Did I hurt my head? Yes, but I don't know how. A huge scratch on my forehead that I woke up with, and I don't know what happened. Now, my theory is because I haven't been sleeping much in the last couple of weeks since I left my job, because, again, I'm gonna let you guys know, I'm scared shitless right now for my life, because I have never been unemployed in my adult life, well, or self-employed. So I really don't know what's gonna happen, so there's a lot of stress and sleepless nights involved with that. So I probably scratched myself. Now, somebody in chat came up with an alternate theory that it could have been my girlfriend exacting her revenge on me. I was so happy when Christmas money on 24 new pairs of my favorite socks. I guess that makes me a real adult now. Pretty much. Pretty much. The moment you start appreciating socks is the moment you start growing up. It's just fact. I have a 5-star unduped Angela, and the best cosmic I have is CGR. So it's worth ranking. instead of CGR or Medusa? No, I still think I'd prefer Medusa and CGR over Angela, or in most cases. How's it going? It's going quite alright. Did you hurt your head? Well, I just explained that. Yesterday was my school, I didn't get good marks in exam, but I got fever. Well, there's always a next exam, right? Until there isn't, but still. I hope you feel well. I thought the shard just sucks. This sucks, will have to wait for Falcon. Exactly, see? Now you're in the right mindset. What's up with my head? Mando did it. Mando hopefully will be on stream later today, by the way. Hype or Moment rank 5, Iron Suicide. How about both? I'd still probably rank up Hype first, just to have that base covered, and then go for Moment. What's up, Mr. Petro? But yeah, I don't know what happened. I was asleep, I woke up, I had this on my head. Either I did it to myself, or there's only one other person in the room to blame. So I'm gonna have a conversation with her later. Need the rewards to come out so I can have my daily dose of disappointment. Don't we all? Don't we all? You get 10 plus AW attacker kills, including boss, and still you lose. Well, you shouldn't focus on what other BGs do and don't. You should focus on how well you play or you don't play. And that's kind of the trick there as well, yeah? It's very important here. Keep that in mind. If you are constantly being irritated by your alliance underperforming, you should watch my video that I made whether it's time for you to leave the alliance. What do you think about are picking the right heroes to buff? Well, I can understand their logic. Now, I'm not... How about for once in our lives, let's assume Kabam knows what they're doing. Because here's the thing, if they want, well, all the meme champions pretty much need complete overhauls, right? And this month was of small to medium buffs. So yes, of course, they're not going to give a small buff to Iron Man, because like what a small buff to Iron Man is going to do, Iron Man's still going to be useless. So Iron Man is going to be buffed in a month when it's complete overhaul. And yeah, I think they are doing it in the right way. Yeah, worth ranking up Unawakened. I would not do that. If you think about ranking up 6 stars, only preparing ranking up 6 stars is that you have to complete all their content in Act 6 and you need 5 stars maxed out. Well, if you have all the content completed, there is no problem. My theory is that you streamed on Sunday night. That's your girlfriend did it. Maybe, who knows. And to ask you about prestige ranking up, you haven't mentioned selling champions. Never sell your champions. No. I sold my Khal and Namor because of that rework when they offered that option, but in general, you just don't sell your champions. Which is harder, 6.3 and 6.4. Don't include Grandmaster. 6.3 is harder. I'm thinking about moving up to map 7 along with Platinum 1, Platinum 2 wars, but I'm concerned about the cost of that. Do you have to do a ring to keep up? Pretty much. Or you have to buy some... Well, or if you spend some money on the game and don't do arena, you can still keep up relatively well, because a lot of offers come with a decent chunk of included gold. And now, no, actually you don't really have to do arena, to be honest, because now we have like the daily events that award quite a lot of gold, and I think gold situation has been improving a lot, so I don't think you have to do arena anymore to keep up with map 7, because when it comes specifically to gold, Kabam have been quite good at increasing the amount. We have the incursions that award significantly larger amount of gold, we have the daily events that award decent amount of gold, and yeah. So I think you should be able to keep up. You should still give it a go. See what happens. Yes, there is a glitch with the social stuff. I can't feel tired, but the doctors stay at home. Well, stay at home. Then you stay at home, my friend. You feel tired? God. Once you get older, you will appreciate naps so much more. That would be one of the biggest apologies that I could issue in my life. It would be 2 naps at the time I was a teenager or young. Man, when you're 18, let's go do stuff. When you're 21, thank God I get to have a nap. Man, like, when you're an adult and you get to nap in the middle of the day, bliss. So good. Yeah, exactly. If it's been multiple times, sounds like you should be looking for higher alliance. I'm just happy that the buffs are actually decent with the new players. Yeah, exactly. The buffs are actually quite okay. I hate Soul Warrior buff though. I really don't like. Sapartha. Can rank 2 Red Max do Act 6 Mysterio and Infinity Man? I think so. I'd assume he can. Haven't tried it, but I think so. A good place to practice intercepts. Labyrinth of Legends. Just go and do LOL. After you have finished Labyrinth of Legends path, you will be a lot better at intercepting. It's quite as simple as that. That's where most people kind of ended up learning to intercept when they were doing their Labyrinth of Legends. And the reason for it is because of the Limber node. You're kind of forced to intercept. It's kind of like do or die situation often. Good afternoon from Bangalore, India. Well, good afternoon from Salford, England. During Europe. I don't do arena most of the time. I just use my save golden loyalty and use whatever BC I get. See? No one knows what's up. Man, I love that name. No one knows. So what about Neymar and Carl? That was the one lifetime opportunity to get back the investments? Yes, basically. Because what happened there is that they did the adjustment on those 2 champions, and Kabam offered us a chance to quote-unquote sell those champions and then send us back all the catalysts, all the sig stones and stuff like that we had invested in them, plus the champions, and then we had the opportunity to rank them back up if we chose to do so, which I didn't. But that's kind of like once in forever type of thing, and you shouldn't look at it as anything else than like an exceptional event. Do we need to add somebody to get more units? Well, to be fair, I feel that Arena, now because rosters are bigger, it's quite much easier to earn units than it used to be. So from noon till 4 today was very nice. You see, I know exactly what you mean. I don't think I have received my AW rewards yet. You mentioned Sentinel to be great in Act 6. Can you do a video on him? Yes, I can. The question, are these buffs good enough to be rank 3 buff champions over already? I don't think most of them are. Again, Angela could be, but there's that high sig issue. Okay, let me quickly catch up with the chat. My alliance is moving towards map 7, previous all map 6. Increase tickets cost. Is there any specific setup you buy tickets in? I pretty much almost exclusively use gold in, because I also play high tier wars. That means you have absolutely no loyalty to spare. And battle chips, well, I never grinded before, so it wasn't an option for me. So I always used gold before, or sometimes I bought some of the offers that they do with the tickets, which kind of like just let you buy the ticket, which is also a relatively decent deal. Would you rank 3 Domino, Hawk, or Professor X? Professor X in a heartbeat over either one of those other 2. AB, Professor X is the way to go. So for someone else doing that. Okay, there we go. I did my first path with my Gilly. Now I don't know why I don't parry with her and only try to intercept. Well, there we go. You should just intercept, ideally. Well, with Gilly, maybe not really, but still. My first LOL Sam was also trying Civil Warrior once again, but his playstyle is really not fun. It's too much. Yeah, exactly. I really hate Civil Warrior buff, my friend. Today is Thursday. No, it's Wednesday for me. Maybe Thursday for you. For me, it's Wednesday. Kabam needs to add more rank 3 worthy techs. Yes, but, well, we have Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster is so underrated, and Sentinel as well. But yes, tech class needs a bit of help. Frustrated with AW loss? Well, it happens, man. You need to move on. You need to get over it. I mean, Arena is great way, but then yeah, I know. Arena 2.0 should be great. We need 6-star arenas. Absolutely agree. What's up, Antrasis? How are you doing? With my own performance. There we go. Perfect. Is Civil Warrior better than Unduped Sentinel? No. No, he is not. Good to know about the situation, because I thought it's possible selling 6-star champions. No, it's impossible to sell 5 or 6-star champions. Actually, you can't do it unless you kind of like message Kabam for them to delete them from your account. 5 and 6-star champions cannot be sold. Beard is looking strong, thanks. I actually trimmed it a couple days ago a bit. Well, more specifically, my girlfriend trimmed it for me a couple days ago. Just to kind of like make it look less bushy and stuff. So, nobody of you noticed. I'm insulted. I'm offended. How can this be? None of you cared. There we go. Intercepting with Gil is very easy. I think intercepting is pretty much the same with all the champions. I never understood that whole point. Oh, her animations make it easy to intercept. I always thought it's exactly the same with every single champion. Unless there is some sort of specific mechanic that makes it safer. I never thought that intercepting with one champion is harder than with another. What's up, Dre? What's up, Mr. Papi? Waiting on those AW? I think everybody is. Me too. CLoSStAnG starts to open. You better have drunk stories. Yeah, I don't drink at all anymore. That's not like I have never made like a commitment, like, oh, I'm never touching alcohol again or anything like that. But I kind of just stopped, and I'm glad I did. The beard color looks funky though. Oh, it might be the light. It's very long reach. Maybe. Oh, and guillotine. Like in Liu? Well, thank you. Excited for season words? Yeah. Probably suggest whom to max out Sans, but Colossus both are unawakened. If we're talking about 5 stars, I'd still probably in that case max out the Colossus and then just try to get him awakened. Because 5-star prestige, like, Sunspot needs the awakened ability less, but it's 5-star. Eventually you're going to be able to awaken him quite soon. 5-star awakening gems are very common these days, so I'd go with Colossus still. Yeah, loyalty currently is like the only resource in the game that you cannot like farm in any meaningful way at all whatsoever. There's limited amount of loyalty. Well, loyalty and glory, I suppose, but loyalty is the one that you actually often use for like AQ and stuff. And I'm very annoyed by that, because you can never kind of have enough loyalty. Like, if you need battle chips, you can go grind. If you need units, go grind or buy. If you need gold, open crystals, do stuff, whatever. But loyalty you cannot access too quickly, so I always got annoyed by that. Honestly, just love the fact that Kabam is adding more Fantastic Four characters. That's also fair enough. I was never that big with Fantastic Four though. I watched the cartoons in 90s, I think. At that point I was a bit hyped for Fantastic Four though. Like button, let's get YouTube algorithm on our side. Das ist correct, yeah. This month awake. No, it's not generic, it's a crystal, I think. You see your forehead much more than we see your beautiful. Oh, well, yeah, I suppose. That's on that one's on me. I actually used my rank 3 Mallman in AQ today, and I may or may not upload the full AQ run with my rank 3 Mallman. What do you guys think? Should I or should I not? I brought in my Mole, and he put in some solid work in AQ today. Do you use your hype? Yeah. Sometimes even in AQ as well, but yeah, I do use my hype now and then. Useful is Longshot and Act 6 exploration. I didn't really use Longshot at all. It's better to rank 3 for Thronebreaker title. What are your options? Mojo or Hood? Mojo, if he's awakened. You should start a new series and everything you should know to become a nice MCOC player. I don't I have never looked at myself as a particularly nice person though. Before I rank up compared bases. Still worse, rank 5 without suicides? Yeah, I would with Rendra, probably. How's my health now? As its ups and downs. This morning wasn't very good. Thoughts on the next one, side event? I made a video on it explaining it, but it looks okay. It doesn't look anything like special. Grew up on comics, old 70s cartoons, 90s tunes, just Fox butchered them. Well, I grew up in Latvia and we had 4 TV channels. I watched whatever they allowed me to watch, kind of thing. Upload the Thekiryu video, would love to see more gameplay. There you go. Would you say Hood is rank 2 worthy for the synergies? No. Because the synergies, for most part, you're gonna want... Well, if his healing was good, I would say yeah. Because when you run Ghost, you're like almost always running Suicide Masteries, for example. And now you can't run Hood properly with Suicide Masteries. So I don't think I would. That really irked me. And I thought, I didn't like the Hood's change too much overall anyways. Because he went from a solid control champion to, quote, something else. Something more niche, something less complementary to Ghost. Like, you know what I mean? Before, he worked quite well next to Ghost, as like Ghost blitz through everything and then you bring in Hood when you really needed buff control. Now, Hood's buff control is almost non-existent. And so, when it comes to, let's say, not synergy in the game sense, but how it synergizes with Ghost abilities and having both of them on the same team, it's definitely far worse now, because Hood does more stuff kind of like Ghost, but just significantly worse and slower. And now on top of it, he's not suicide friendly. I'm probably gonna make a video on that, but I'm sure it's gonna be 50 dislikes, but whatever. But yeah, I probably would say no. Hype works pretty well at getting the IQ max minis down. Yes, that is also true. IQ, okay, I'll try. Me personally, I think I should be on solo events since most of the loyalty. Well, that's kind of like the point of loyalty though, is it has to be alliance related, because it's the entire idea behind it is loyalty to alliance, and it's like an alliance resource, if you will. So it should not technically, if you follow, let's say, the intended lore of the resource, be a solo event. Unduped Mojo or unduped? Okay, so if it's both unduped, probably Hood, because Mojo really needs a dupe. If you can't wait, then go for Hood. Good work for streaming. Gonna come here for the rest. Thank you very much, Linsanti. Appreciate that. Why don't you take down an AW that is... Yeah, well, okay. That kind of makes sense. I could kind of agree to that. Isn't Hood... well, they nerfed his regen. His regen is quite shit now. That regen that we saw before, after the rework, it was quote-unquote bugged. And he doesn't have it anymore. Yeah? So he regens a lot less right now. Would you rank 3 for Thronebreaker unduped Elsa or unduped Kingpin? I would rank up unduped Elsa. Kingpin needs that awaken ability a lot more than Elsa does. Yes, I will stream when new event comes out. Maybe I'll be like an hour late or something, but I will be streaming when the new event comes out. Yes. Thanks, no worries, man. How many SIGs Mojo needs to be usable? 20 is good enough. So long as you have him awakened, that's the main thing that matters. Because the awakened ability, even at SIG 1, gives you the persistent charges, and it means you do not have to ramp him up anymore. So to be usable, SIG 1 is good enough. But then obviously his fury size and ultimately damage output depends on SIG level, and then the higher SIG the better to do more damage. But again, to be usable, just the SIG 1, because that's the most important thing. Because if you don't have him awakened, you start every fight with like 0 charges, and Hood Mojo starts doing like real damage and properly functioning as a champion when he's max ramped up at 5 charges at the very least. And that is what Awakened ability unlocks. Awakened ability unlocks that you can start every fight with 5 charges. Like I have a SIG 20 Mojo, and the difference was day and night compared to unduped. And also my voice is going. Jeepers creepers, I think I talk too much these days. I will have to reduce the amount of videos that I make and streams that I do, because my voice is starting to crack up recently quite a lot. If you can bring in one thing or change one thing to improve the quality in game, what should that be? People that make the game. Okay, let me be clear. I do not talk about Kabam Mikes, Kabam Boos, or Kabam Johns. I talk about people who make decisions on Kabam. Okay, but if you're talking seriously, in-game quality of life, masteries, man. Mastery presets. That's the biggest thing. Mastery presets. What's your thoughts on Daredevil being able to hit ghosts while phased? Daredevil apparently learned how to punch through dimensions. It's stupid, man. It's stupid. I don't think it should happen. Does Mojo need Awaken for defense? He's okay unawakened on defense, but obviously he's a lot more dangerous if he is awakened. But no, not necessarily. He can work on defense unawakened. When will war rewards drop? Probably in around hour and a half, 2 hours from now. Do you think I should push through 6.2 with rank 4s and units, or should I wait? You should wait. You should not necessarily try to do it itemless, but you shouldn't push it through with rank 4s. Yes, Darren, I agree. We have other characters more potent region. And yeah, I don't like Hood now. Officially, I can tell you I don't like Hood. I like Massacre buff though a lot. I love Massacre buff. Massacre is so much easier to play now. And Massacre was always a good champion, but he was kind of intimidating to play because the window of igniting that bat was quite tight, and if you didn't, then the entire fight was super annoying. And so I know exactly why a lot of people just didn't play Massacre. It's because it wasn't the easiest thing to do always, and you always started every fight kind of like not knowing what opponent's AI is gonna do and whether you're gonna get your bat ignited, so on and so forth. But what they did now to him, absolutely love those changes. Yeah, I think, well, Hood has some redeeming qualities, but again, realistically, I probably liked old Hood better, or to a degree anyways. And Civil Warrior change I just hate. Ah, we have a new member here. Thank you very much, Michelle. Appreciate that. Hey Michelle, I have something to tell you. Listen very carefully now.
Thank you for your patronage.
Please make video on Massacre post buff. Yeah, I do plan to. I do plan to make video on most of the champions that got buffed. But yeah, thank you very much. How long do you play and how much money do you spend? I mean, I play pretty much since the game came out. How much money do I spend? Well, you can see it, because anything that I do spend on this game is on the channel. I actually have largely stopped spending. I probably spend a couple hundred now on the game, but a lot of that is just a couple hundred a month. But a lot of that is just to do with making videos, because like for instance, when early access bundles come out, it helps me in several ways, because number one, I get to make a video about me opening early access bundle crystals, and even though I don't get like too much back of that video, probably like 10, 20 something dollars, it still counts like towards reducing the cost of it. And then if I get lucky, if I pull the new champion, I can upload another video or two where I test out these champions. So it's kind of like worth doing that from that point. And on top of that, that's one of the best ways is how to get 30% boosts. But other than early access bundles, I have almost completely stopped buying offers. Sometimes I do snag something, but it's honestly not a lot these days. Because I kind of have noticed that offers have gotten progressively worse. I kind of feel that in 2020 and 2021, you get comparatively a lot less for your money than you did in 2018 and before. Oh, have a problem because I have no real 6 stars to take to rank 3 and I have taken a lot of champs rank 5, but I need Thronebreaker. Should I stop taking champs rank 5? You can take them if you have a very, very good reason or for specific use, but yes, you should focus on 6 stars, my friend. I mean, the more community speaks, maybe Hood will get more tweaks. I don't think he will, because unfortunately there are a ton of people in community who say he's absolutely wonderful now. Please make a video on sent to Massacre doesn't need to, but Angela needs. Yes, that is also correct. That is why I think Massacre's buff is kind of most realistic and practical. Yes, Angela in ideal conditions is a much better champion than Massacre, but Massacre is much more readily available for anyone who has him. What's up, Punjabi Punish? Enjoy your awesome new emotes. Oh yeah, that is also true. Morning, KT in chat. Hey, thanks for the help, LoSSTANG, your video and live stream, so I decided to support you. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. And it does help, because due to recent changes in my life, this is now the way I support myself. The only way. I have had some health problems and wasn't quite able to do the work that I used to. And I'm trying to deal with them now, so... it's very stressful, I'm not gonna lie, because it's not like I have a huge YouTube channel that like makes a lot of money, but trying to save as much money as I can, not to spend on this game a lot at all. And there comes some more innate savings as well that comes from me not having to either travel to work or not having to like spend a lot of money for like lunch at work and stuff like that, and which is helpful. Yeah, mailbox is glitched for many people. Morning, what's up, Zero? Do you think... Oh, come on. I hate when people do that. Rife is Mutant Aegon. Odin is Cosmic Apocalypse. How about Odin is Odin? How about that? Anybody thought of that? Maybe Odin is just Odin. No, I don't think Odin's gonna be quite... like, quote-unquote, Cosmic Apocalypse. If any champion that I would compare him more, probably would be another version of Mr. Fantastic or White Magneto. But we'll see. But yeah, what's up, Zero? Del Patel knows me quite well. Your mailbox, yeah, my mailbox glitched, and just nice. Congratulations, Fuji, on your newly ranked Captain Marvel movie. Silver buff is quite disappointing. Yes, I completely agree, Sven. I don't like that buff at all. Would it be a good idea taking 5-star Morningstar to rank 5 unduped? No, it would not. How much left? The season rewards? 1.5 to 2 hours, more or less. Then my friend is level 16 already. I think that's good compared to how much time it takes. Well, it's perfect. It's perfect. Make sure your friend gets carried away more and more in this game, and he's gonna progress very quickly. Now, your next mission is to get your friend on the stream. Are you looking forward to the new content, mate? Actually, I think February was quite decent when it comes to keeping us busy. They didn't give us any good content, but any like massive content, but they did give us quite a lot of like little things. I think March is going to be a lot more quiet. There's absolutely nothing happening in March outside of that boss rush, which is going to be a quick little event for 20 minutes, and the champion buffs. And my voice is going again. I need to talk less. Man, if my voice goes today, I'm not gonna be a happy bunny. Can't wait to finally get some new content. Well, I am happy as well for that, but keep in mind there's not a lot of it this month. What's up, Executioner? How are you doing? The only one who thinks Nebula with Proxima is very... Oh, you're not the only one. I made a video about Nebula, Proxima, plus Guillotine 2099 and on Suicides. It's like the best questing cheese available, because you can start the fight with parry, full hit combo, level 1. They are power drained, power locked, and then you can spam heavy attacks till they die. Such a cool, fun way to quest. Nebula, Proxima, Guillotine 2099. If you want, snaz in Warlock there as well with whatever synergy, and then put on Suicides. Very, very, very fun questing team. Kitty, I don't know who drank 5 between Red Guardian and Sorcerer Supreme, so I decided to farm units and do a piss. Oh, fair enough. Well, keep in mind that Red Guardian needs Sig 200, Sorcerer Supreme doesn't, so maybe that can help you. But I like both of those champions, to be honest. Can't pay for rank rewards? Well, me neither. Can you please specify why is Mr. Fantastic so great for you? Type in Mr. Fantastic or Fantastic 4 Act 6 or something like that. You can check out what kind of things I have done with Mr. Fantastic. For instance, you know that I think Prowess Path in 6.3 or 6.4, where everybody complained that we had hardly any answers and it was impossible to complete. And everybody was very angry at that path. Now, Mr. Fantastic doesn't have prowess, right? But he has a ton of other useful abilities. And fact of the matter is that Fantastic Four team made through that path completely itemless, all with, let's say, out-of-the-box solutions. Because Mr. Fantastic has a crap ton of utility that isn't flashy, therefore it's almost automatically underlooked. The only reason people don't think Mr. Fantastic is insanely amazing is because he doesn't have big yellow numbers. That's what I think. Because he's extremely versatile. And then using future variants, not quite yet. I think next one is Groot and Rocket's one, right? Drink a lot of hot water, I will. I open Warlock from... You always say that, Minkle, but you never give me a gift. I have never gotten a gifty from you. Tabishin. What's up, Mr. Das? Nick Fury, how persistent charge? Only 2 months old. Yes, if he's awakened, he should have 1 persistent charge when you enter the quest. Try drinking him warm tea? I will later. My girlfriend's very good with teas, honey type of crap. Still yet to open a Warlock? Yeah. Excuses. What is the title for that video? Let me quickly find. KD1. Okay. So here we go. Mr. Fantastic absolutely destroys special conceal lane 642. No items.
Hello there, guys.
Really? How hard did you try looking for it? I literally typed in Fantastic 4 KT1 in YouTube. I tried looking for it. Next time try harder, man. Oh, I do wish we had another variant as well. This next month finally get Thronewrecker? Well, congratulations then. Congratulations, I'm sure you will. What is the... Oh, that... Okay, found that. What's my favorite Marvel movie? Probably Winter Soldier. I really like Winter Soldier. And if you pull a Warlock, try to Doggo. My Doggo opens most of that. Okay, maybe that works. My Nadrisher is 5-star 614. He gets down quite quick. Why does he need... because his Furies get more and more potent. And it's even easier to trigger Taunt. But he needs Sig 200 because every Sig that you get on him quite simply increases his damage. So why would you have any less damage? LTFI CC Tech and Awakening Gem for him? Well, then you better get him, my friend. Who needs is a bit of damage increase, and damage increase is definitely needed. But another thing that Dormammu needs 100%, and that's kind of like non-negotiable here. Dormammu needs to be tankier. Because currently, like, his power control is on second medium, typically, right? And any fight where you can access power control, you can't do like dash back intercepts or like, let's say, play very elusive. So you end up taking crap ton of chip damage. So he needs to be a lot tankier than he is. Well, it's fine, Dopetel. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, know that. You got that video there. No problem.
My man!
But still, if anybody asks Dev Patel,
You stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
just saying. Never pulled 5 or 6-star ghost on my main account. Just pulled 6-star on my baby account. Never used her. Yeah, she is good and duped. She is good and duped as well. Just needs to be played a bit differently. Professor X needs a full team synergy. No, Professor X doesn't need any synergies. In fact, even his own synergies doesn't really benefit Professor X. So yeah, he's not a synergy reliant champion at all in like any meaningful capacity. You can just slap him on a team and enjoy the benefits. Where's the Baldy? Oh, Baldy's there. Okay, so where's the old guy? Old guy's here. Star Mole Man to rank 2 or 5-star Void rank 5, 631. I'd probably start off with Mole Man, to be honest. Especially because Void you probably want to wait maybe a bit till you get him to higher Sig. After this backlash, I think Obama should just focus on the meme tiers. No, they can buff hoods and medium level champions if they want. It's just that they should focus on the ability kit that these champions already have and not try to remove them. Again, buffing in my head means like improving, making better at something the champion already is or does, and possibly giving them new things, not changing the champion's whole base idea. Nobody would have had problem with hood buff if they had added that Hank's bullet mechanic but kept the fate seal and kept the rest of the abilities intact. It just, the problem starts when they start meddling too much. But next month we're getting 2 overhauls, and those are likely to be meme tiers, so you're gonna have at least a bit of a pause of the drama, I suppose. Falcon unduped worth rank 3. It's debatable. I don't want to say yes, but I have seen people do it and be happy with it. It is not something that I personally decided to do, because I do have unduped Falcon and unduped Mole Man, and I ranked up Mole Man over Falcon when they're both unduped. But I have seen people take Falcon to rank 3 unduped and are happy with it. So it's kind of like nor here nor there. Do you think any of the buffs this month are worth it? I think Massacre buff is very, very player friendly. I think it's exactly what the champion needed. Not a massive change, he's just a lot easier to play, which is fantastic. So I like that buff a lot. And then I think Angela obviously can have a place in contest now. The only problem with Angela again is the fact that the only real problem with Angela is one second. Oh, whatever. The only real problem with Angela is the fact that she needs that max sig, and she's not a prestige champion. That means nobody in endgame will really want or should want to give her cosmic signature stones as a 6-star. And those people are the ones who don't want to rank up the 5-star. Now, ultimately, I do think that Angela will help a lot of people clear content. But I do think that many people who would love to use Angela will be unable to do so because they will be unable to sig her up. At school? Well, what's up, Nikolai? You should be focusing on school, my friend. What is it, Sigmund? Yeah, kind of. For meme tier, remembered. Iron Fist need to be awakened. Okay. Okay, what if Kabam buffs Cable and remove his degeneration from heavies? Well, that is exactly like that. Those meddling kids. Scooby-Doo, my friend. Scooby-Doo. Why didn't anyone notice that Command removed Civil Wars ability accuracy when being hit? I noticed. I mentioned it in like 5 different videos. Question is, why didn't you notice that I mentioned it in 5 different videos? Do you even watch my videos? Let's quick. We need to boo. Where is the booing noise? Here we go. Let's boo the guy. Why didn't anyone notice that Kabam? I noticed. Unpopular opinion, Cam's team has the highest account. Yeah, probably. They really do need to buff that Doctor Strange. Yes, I agree. Falcon, Falcon is very useful now. Falcon's very useful. It took a bit of a while. Like, initially I already thought that he's gonna have some good uses, but I thought that might be a bit too tricky to play him in serious scenarios. But the more time goes on, the more Falcon kind of like starts to shine. Guardian of use in Act 6, outside damage. Yes, Guardian has use in Act 6 for like stuff like terminal velocity and a bunch of other things. Thunderstruck lanes. Angel does need max sig. She does well at around 80 to 100. Yes, but 25% per buff is amazing. Okay, we can work with 25% per buff at sig 100. However, if you have Angel at sig 20, will you want to give her 80 cosmic signature stones? Would you? How much do you spend to get all milestones arena? Time, I don't know. I only actually grind pretty much 2 hours a day, and I don't get all milestones in every arena, but I get a whole bunch. I get about 75% of the milestones, I think, on these regular ones. So that's like 2 hours a day, I think. Oh god, I need to catch up to chat. You guys, you little chatty Nancy's. What happened to lurking? It's online school teacher isn't here. Okay, fair enough, Nikolai. I don't know how kids these days go to school. My next rank 5 will be Falcon and nobody else. Even if I get Aegon, I wouldn't awaken him and I will get Falcon. Okay. Somebody is simping for Falcon that hard. I think Hercules sound. Oh no, I don't have that Hercules disappointed sound. What the opening feature crystal to hand for Apocalypse or just stick to mutant skill? Probably stick to mutant skill, I think. Much cheaper. Oh, I always enjoy my Sunborn. Alright, see ya. See you later, Nikolai. Falcon's basically my go-to champ in place where I wouldn't otherwise use. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. Falcon makes Namor useless. Nah, I'm kidding, but I like Falcon better than Namor too. No, notice you mentioned it. Sorry, KT. I'm very disappointed in myself. You should be. It's all good, man. Don't worry. Get excited for notification, but use my level up rank rewards. Oh yeah, I should be getting those too. Saying when this buff was released, he said. At what rank you weren't impressed? Yeah, Dovetail. Oh, I actually don't say I wasn't impressed. I don't remember. Should actually rewatch that Falcon's release. But yeah, no, I can be wrong as well. And again, I'd rather be cautious and wrong sometimes than hype and call every buff beyond God tier and oh my effing G, this champion is better than Beyonce and stuff like that, because I find that very annoying and dishonest, and I will probably in future make a video about the trend that we have here, where what kind of impact it can have on people when you hype up champions who don't deserve to be hyped, and when you hype up every champion, which is actually very painful discussion, because if you hear that something's going to be like the next insane anything, you get FOMO. You have fear of missing out, and many people end up spending money that they don't have on these champions because somebody on YouTube said that they're going to be amazing and things like that. And I personally like to take much more cautious approach when it comes to evaluating champions. because I do understand that my words can carry weight, and what I say can affect what other people do and spend. And I would hate to be in a position where I say like, Odin's gonna be the next fucking mutant apocalypse, Odin's gonna be all this fucking shebang, new beyond god tier, insane amount of buffs, crazy ton of damage, whatever. And then somebody's gonna max out their credit card and get into debt or whatever, which is ultimately their fault, their responsibility, but I'd still partially feel responsible for that because I would have put that idea in their head, right? And then there is the second part of it. If that champion isn't as good as advertised, which hardly anybody is. Like, you have noticed that every champion released in the last year and a half has been called by Beyond God tier by somebody. Or amazing or insane. Even Jubilee got freaking God tier in title from some CCP champions. Reviews, whatever. What I'm trying to say is, when somebody does max out their credit card, they don't get it, obviously it's shit. Well, they do get it and champions crap. They're obviously upset as well. And so yeah, I do think that content creators at large, maybe myself included, because I sometimes do like to hype up some champions, need to take a lot more reasoned approach when it comes to evaluating champions. Or they should flat out say, this is an advertisement for Kebab, like, you know, I don't know. SIG 101, SIG 4 to 95%. Well, SIG 182 is where you want to be then. Probably. Season rewards are out, not yet. Question, who do you think is becoming content creator has affected? How it has affected my life? Well, it's too early to tell, my friend. If you mean like doing it full time or in general, since I have started my YouTube channel, I can definitely say that I feel more confident, open, and happy because I am doing this and because I get to hang out with you. It's maybe not necessarily always the fact that you guys find my videos helpful. To a degree, I find a lot of these streams quite therapeutic and stuff like that, because especially when it's like COVID and lockdowns and stuff like that, and you don't get to see a lot of your friends all the time, it kind of like helps me, I don't know, wind down. I feel like this is like a social activity for me, and I feel better after I do it. Many days I start the stream grumpy, or I had a bad day, or something has happened, and after I stream, if the stream goes well, I feel a lot better because I enjoyed it. Like, it's hard to explain it. There are ups and there are downs, but when we're talking about trying to do this full time, then I don't know yet. I don't know yet because it's only been like a couple of weeks. Can you suggest amongst Unduke, Magneto or Professor X for a better title? 10k TFI shards away. I'd probably go with Professor X because I think Magneto does pretty much everything that you will need him to do at rank 2, and Professor X would probably benefit from it more. And if you ever awaken Professor X, then there's kind of higher prestige as well. Ultimately, you're probably going to end up taking both of those champions up at some point, but I'd probably take up first Professor X. Not because I think Professor X is necessarily better champion than Magneto is, but because I think Magneto finishes most of his fights with a level 3 anyways. And I think Professor X kind of needs that higher rank more. Alright, no one. See you, man. So I like your channel. You evaluate every champ nicely. It's fun to think about every champion. They are useful. Exactly. Thank you. Very wise. Thanks. Good luck on your exam. Yes, exactly. In your opinion, is Havoc a champion that deserves to be ranked 3 6-star? It depends on circumstances, but overall I would say yeah. I do think Havoc is one of those champions that's underrated. He's much more versatile. I have like a Havoc guide that I uploaded a while ago, but I am planning to upload another one quite soon. And Havoc, I think, ultimately does deserve more attention than he gets. So yeah, I'd say yes. Honestly, none of the champs in the last year have been the top. Exactly. Even CGR and Apocalypse and stuff like that, they're nice, but they're not necessary in the sense that they can do a lot of cool things, but there are champions who do deal with a lot more problems. It's very hard to explain that there's a different design philosophy. Kind of like Apocalypse is a win more champion. As in like things that are good or maybe wouldn't have been as good before get better. But there aren't that many things that you necessarily absolutely have to like rely on Apocalypse. And Cosmic Ghost Rider as well. As a champion, like it's very fun, very cool, and very useful because of the quick damage output, and that's amazing and that's fine. But ultimately you don't need Cosmic Ghost Rider to deal with any piece of content. Like if you have rank 3 6-star Cosmic Ghost Rider, yeah, you use him a lot and you enjoy him a lot and stuff like that, but the fact of the matter is, many of the fights that you use Cosmic Ghost Rider for, you could use Iron Patriot. You use it because of damage. Like Cosmic Ghost Rider isn't a champion that you need in order to progress, I think. Cosmic Ghost Rider is a champion that you want to have more fun. Maybe like quicker. Normally, since you have both and you don't need them besides Thronebreaker, I'd go for prestige choice. So yeah, I'd probably go with Professor X there. I really want Professor X now after watching your filthy Professor X LOL run. Oh man, it was so fun, man. It was such a huge amount of fun, man. And what's up, Benny? How are you doing? I think Skull will go for more or less the same, yeah. I mean, I'm not an arena expert, but it's hard for me to see him going much higher than that. Especially after Brian Grant, I think, slaughtered Skrull on his stream. I know. Havoc videos is one of those things that I always need to get to, but I never end up doing. I know, you're absolutely right, Doptel. Chat really calm down. Oh. It was just a joke, man. It was just a joke. Honestly, like I love when the chat is active. It makes the streams more fun. I'm sorry if somebody took it the wrong way, but yeah, I love talking with you guys. You guys are awesome. Oh, I got the place. Ooh, that stings, man. This is how you must have felt.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I was hunting CGR like madman, but now I only use him to farm potions. Yeah, I have a 5-star maxed out CGR, and I don't, well, it's not used in AQ, he's not used in AW, and yeah, pretty much just like quest or farm potions. Check out Professor X. Yeah, I also feel that Professor X kind of deserves more love. I completely agree. If fan from India, well, thank you very much. How are you doing? What did you... Oh, what did I say about BG? I said that, I think yesterday morning or day before yesterday, I checked out Brian Grant testing out Super Scroll in his stream. And I didn't like watch all of it, but by the sound of it, he was nuking Super Scroll, man. He was shitting on Super Scroll so hard. He was like basically saying, I'd compare this guy to Diablo, but that would be disrespectful to Diablo and stuff like that, man. He was really crapping on Super Scroll. And I think by the end of it, he just said like, nah, he's not worth it. I'm just gonna go play around this Strife or something. So I think things like that definitely cut down the arena score for Super Scroll. Oh, crapsies. Whoopsie, I got bled. It's fine, I'll just finish quickly here. Start testing. Yeah, that's what I meant. He was waiting for that one for showing selling new WordPress. No, I'm just kind of that memorized. So boarding him. Yeah. Should I rank 3 unduped Cap Infinity War in the hopes of later duping him for his utility, or take She-Hulk, my friend? She-Hulk is where you want to go. Greetings, KT. Being Grandmaster, and I'm on my way. Thronebreaker, you inspire me to keep progressing in this game. So, oh well, thank you very much, and congratulations, good job. Let's have some kids cheer for you.
My man.
There we go. Also, if you just joined the stream,
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh. Opinion, I think that most of the people that play MCC only notice big yellow numbers and not the utility. Yes, I agree. I definitely agree. Especially when big yellow numbers are being called as utility these days, I suppose. My approach to that is largely a bit different. I think I had made a video of minimum damage required for champion to be viable. That's about it. If your champion hits minimum damage required mark, then it doesn't matter much past that point. As in, like, if you hit, let's say, very, very weak, obviously the champion is not going to use for anything. If the champion hits all right and has amazing utility, you can use him. If the champion hits all right plus 10% more and has less utility, it's less likely that you're going to use that champion. So as soon as that champion clears like a specific bar of damage, it becomes very, very irrelevant to a degree, and then utility is the most important thing. You of CCP members hyping up champions, do you think that you can make a bigger difference if you were also actually in the program and give different perspective? No, I don't. I do not. No, I generally don't think I can make a bigger impact if I was in there. If anything, I would likely turn away more viewers. Because if that was a CCP review, I feel like many people would automatically discard that opinion. Or they would say me that I don't know what I'm talking about. I get often that on my videos as well. Like when I say that I don't think something is as amazing, and then I get somebody that's butthurt coming in my comment section saying, you don't know what you're talking about. Check out a video from that guy. He did this. And I was like, okay, but he did it with a 6-star rank 3 max sig boosts and everything else. Do you have it? Like, you know what I mean? And people get mad for whatever reason when you disagree with their quote-unquote favorite YouTuber, and then automatically they go in this kind of like fight or flight mode. And there are so many people who have found pointless, unnecessary fights with me. I know Strife is a good champ, but anyone else just randomly forget. Yes, I genuinely did forget that he was released. I know exactly what you mean. Yes, I love Gold Pool. That's exactly what I was referring to. In my first LoL path with the Colossus advice you gave me. Well, congratulations, Andy McAndy. I hope it was fun. It was fun, wasn't it, Andy? It was fun. You at least owe me that, Andy. It was fun, right? Always keep thinking even if possible to have a champion better than Quake. Probably not. Probably not. If they come up with anything more busted than Quake, the game's gonna suffer a lot. Full 5-star Neymar, congrats. Fucking Katie. Stupid Andy. Hey, greetings, Kenny. Happy Wednesday. I believe have a good stream today. Well, thank you very much, Insightless. A very good example is Starlord and Warlock. Starlord has better damage than Warlock, but you never see. Yeah, well, kind of. Yeah, pretty much. Thanks, Kenny. CCP member or not, I respect your opinion. Thank you. Thanks for the tips. As always, Kenny, I gotta go now. So I'll catch you after the next stream. Well, I'll catch you in the next stream, my friend. 5-star Venom the Duck or Vision Arcus? Ooh, worth upgrading. Vision Arcus. In this channel, Venom the Duck can go and suck himself. I'm not a big fan of Venom the Duck, as you probably have noticed. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not saying he's a bad champion or anything, but he can definitely go suck a big fat one. Something to say to you, Quake sucks. Oh, shut up. And shut up.
You suck.
Noob. Okay. Magic was kind of annoying. Yeah, I know. She was annoying in my run as well. Thanks for the replies and all the vids helped me with that. 6 exploration, too bad I heard you stack TF5CC. Well, hopefully you pull something good, my friend. Hopefully you get that Hulkbuster or Warlock or something. And my breakfast, listening to you to radio again, it feels nice. I like analysis and rational decisions. And honestly, on the game, I feel that you stand by your words. I respect this. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mr. Petrol. Feel CCP members sometimes get a bad rap. They do hype champions, but only when they think they deserve it. No, I disagree with that. They find excuses to hype a champion even if they know that they will not be good. Look at Jubilee freaking reviews. Everybody from a mile away could see that Jubilee is going to be an average champion that's used by nobody for anything, but there's still people who were pointing out at some huge damage and saying, using terms like God tier and utility beast, whatever. What is Jubilee doing right now? What is Jubilee doing right now? Nothing. So, I think part of what you said is right for some people, but I think also a lot of it is very, very deserved. Even now you could see like Angela buff better than Ghost or Icarus and like small quotes or something like that. Like that's the type of things that really piss me off. She's better than Ghost. First of all, no, she isn't. She's safer, but not better or faster. But anyways, whatever. And second of all, it doesn't matter that she's good for Icarus. We have 50 champions that are good for Icarus. Whatever. I got Sim Supreme as 6-star the other day. Also got Dragon Man as 6-star. Which would you personally rank 3? I'd rank up Dragon Man over Sim Supreme myself. And then there's Psycho Man, who has some quirky utility, but just hits like, yeah, exactly. And then there is a Psycho Man. Why is Venom so good, and can you explain his utility? Cuts down spiders, a lot of bleeds, decent damage, cosmic champion that has a buff control and a ton of buffs. He's very, very simple, straightforward to use, and quite big damage. So that's more or less his utility. Also can be power burned and power drained by tech champions. It comes in handy, but the main thing is evade prevention and also the armor buffs. It just kind of like works out quite a lot. Access to armor break on heavy attacks guaranteed as well is quite helpful. Everybody like it's free though, so you want to. Instead of only increasing health and attack when ranking up champions, they should be. Yes? No, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. They used to do that, where champions unlock new abilities with new ranks, but they stopped. Venom counters, yes, that is good. Got to go now. Alright, see ya, Yash. I was playing Civil Warrior, found Venom Duck really fun. Venom Duck can go and suck a big fat one. Good Grandmaster, do you think I should focus on Courage Glaive Player or Warlock for Thronebreaker? I run Suicides from time to time. You should focus on all of them, but ultimately I think Warlock is... Are any of them duped? That's the first question. You should focus on whichever one is duped, probably. Greeting from Netherlands. Well, thank you very much. Greetings from UK. When will the season rewards come out? In about an hour from now. Do you know that you go into your inventory and use any boost from there? You can use single boost. I did not know that, but it's fine. I don't care for any boost much. I've been putting off Act 6 for so long because I dread it. Now I have complete 7.1 exploration and start Act 6.1 exploration. Yeah, HP bars are low in 6.1 and 6.2, 6.3 and 6.4 significantly higher HP bars. So you finally got Quake. Nice, congratulations, man. Congratulations. I do jump in MCOC Global sometimes, yes. I actually do jump in MCOC Global sometimes. Most of the content creators will have champion by putting on their max damage. Yeah, well, it's not just that, they also specifically use and abuse these terms. Like, for instance, Strife was coming out, everybody is saying Mutant Aegon, nobody was saying Mutant Morningstar, for instance, which is a more similar ramp-up process because both of those champions need level 3s and multiples of them to ramp up. Or nobody was saying Mutant Calopsidian. All of these things, the language, the champion comparisons, they're all kind of like borrowing credibility from the word God or God tier, which has been completely destroyed in this game. The word God tier means absolutely nothing if we have 9 different variations of it. And they're borrowing credibility of champions that have been and are good in the contest to hype up new champions, and then they're obviously putting emphasis on any big damage at max ideal scenarios. And there are a lot of things that I can see why people do, it's just I don't like that being there all the time. I'm perfectly fine with that being done like occasionally. But here's the thing, I kind of feel right now it's being done just to make somebody watch that video much rather than because people actually believe that, which ultimately is the big problem here. There's absolutely nothing wrong in saying, oh my fucking god, insane, amazing champion, if you genuinely believe that. But to say that for almost every champion, I disagree. Yes, I have seen Avatar, The Last Airbender. Noticed your love for Men of Dark, definitely not the first time you expressed such strong feelings. I'm still wondering why. Because he can go and suck a fat one. How about that? You ask him. He knows what he done. He knows what he's done. Can you ask your opinion for Mole Man and Spider-Ham? I love Mole Man. I'm okay with Spider-Ham. I like Mole Man more than Spider-Ham. I think both of them are good champions. I think Mole Man's better though. He was so good for 6.4 Vision Arcus and Hyperion Path. They highly adopted request. Yes, he was. He was very, very good at. I remember that. Sim Supreme or Unawakened Morningstar for champion boss. Sim Supreme. Sim Supreme. Besides one CCB member, all the Jubilee videos and posts. Well, there's always one though, and it's a quite big one as well. And no, I did saw some more. I did definitely see some more than one. CGI, his motion comic, all things. Okay, inside. Why is Warlock better than Sentinel? They almost do it. Well, first of all, because Warlock, for instance, heal blocks passively and effortlessly. It's kind of like Warlock does most of the things that Sentinel does, just kind of like better and more convenient. And also the fact that Warlock does not have to have this painful ramp-up process at the beginning of every fight. Warlock can just kind of like go and do the fight and that's it. Sentinel, you want to, you know, hit the block, get the same specials out and stuff like that. Ranked up my 6-star Dragon Man to rank 3, unduped. Am I missing a lot? But no, not really. I mean, it's nice, it's neat, but you're not missing that much. Yeah, global often is like that, yes. Sometimes. Okay, if none of them are duped, all the 6-star champions I have are not duped. Okay, if none of them are duped, I'd probably go with Warlock. Warlock or Claire, whichever one you like more. Remember Mole Man originally came out like this? Yeah, I know. Hitmonkey. No, Hitmonkey came after Mole Man. Hitmonkey was second go at skill core was. Mole Man was first one. You know, so you can convert when the Duck stocks down to Fury. Okay, that is kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Which of these champs is better to awaken? 5-star Ghost or 5-star? 5-star Ghost needs it a lot more. Guillotine hardly needs her awakened ability at all. Doesn't change much for her. Ghost needs awakened ability a lot more, and Ghost is also a lot better champion in my opinion. So Ghost and that question is kind of like non-negotiable. That makes sense. It should. Doomclair and now Dragon Man? Well, but that's one of the coolest things is like Mystic class, best Mystic champions function perfectly well unduped, and I like that a lot. I like that a lot. But again, by the way, like when I talk and discuss these things about like hyping up champions stuff like that, I generally have no wish or desire to find some sort of beef or argument with anyone, or nor I'm trying to actively kind of like, I don't know, disrespect somebody. It's just a difference of opinion, and that's perfectly fine. I just generally maybe think a bit differently, and I think today that's very, very dangerous because people have forgotten what it means to debate and disagree and discuss things out and reason themselves. These days, so long as you say something that maybe not everybody else agrees, there's always some sort of keyboard warrior jumping in, and everybody is kind of like so extreme. And I think so many people these days have the mindset, if you don't agree with me with everything that I say, then you're against me and you know nothing and you suck and you're a horrible human being. And it's just like very polarized. And it's obviously refers also to like politics, but it refers to pretty much anything these days, like online. It generally does. It's quite crazy, like how there is no such thing as middle ground, or it's not acceptable to be like indifferent towards something. I don't know. It's very weird. Oh. Do you reckon 7.2 completion will have selector? Yes, I do. Will have some sort of selector. I do. Oh, completion? Maybe not. Exploration, probably. What kind of 5 stars and 6 stars are you gonna open by that? I'm gonna open the 6-star feature that I get from Sigil, and then basics, probably. Unduped Colossus Strength 3. I probably would not do that. I do personally believe the Colossus need awakening ability quite a lot. I had my 6-star Colossus unduped sitting at rank 1 for several months. And once I duped him, he basically went up the day after. So that's my personal opinion. I have seen people rank up unduped Colossus and be happy with him. It's just not something that I would do. Okay, also, how do you feel about the new champions moving down older ones in terms of prestige, Immortal Abomination, for example? That's natural. I think when it comes to prestige, the game has been very stale recently, and you don't really have a lot to complain about. There was a period in the game where every other week we got like a new top prestige champion or new top 5 prestige champion, and we have been very lucky that that hasn't been happening. So I am perfectly fine with that. How they are doing with prestige right now. It's been over a year since I added top 5 prestige champion, for example. So I think currently we have absolutely nothing to complain. The thing counters in game can't do any harm in comics. Yeah. Suppose so. Yeah, oh, you mean... yeah, that is kind of funny. Do you have 4-star challenge this month? No. The 10% extra tier 5 CC will be associated with Odin's Gauntlet quest somehow. Okay, Gilly has... okay, Ghost is much better than Gilly. Let's just get that out of the way. Ghost is miles better than Guillotine overall. You can obviously find a fight that Guillotine can do and Ghost can't. But as a champion, Ghost is miles better than Guillotine. Okay, Steve Rogers and 3 Frank Castles in the game, and Punisher is great devotee of Cap, so he just copied his idol. Didn't quite catch that one. 5-star Colossus for generic, yes. That's my favorite food, whatever my mother cooks for me. Honestly, I miss my mother's cooking. I really like the buff to Cavalier rewards. Me too. Me too. Yeah, in 2019, Doom and Surfer. Yep, exactly what I hope today do. Is the day I do my Doom. Well, best of luck, Paul. Best of luck. We'll get Apocalypse in your next feature? Maybe. Who knows? Fortunately, I have to go now. It's alright, Ollie. See you next time, man. Being honest, after the 4-star challenge, I know, exactly. When's Miles getting buff? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. What's your prestige read last night? When do you think progressing players should, if at all, make prestige rank ups? Well, here's the thing, as I said. Oh, somebody got timed out there. What did you say inside this? Oh yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, man. I'm not going to hate on any other content creator. I can disagree with them, but I'm not wanting to roast anyone or stuff like that. What? You should. Okay, so here comes when a progressing player should start caring about prestige. Oof, I don't know how to answer this question best, to be honest. You should care about prestige kind of at all times. Like, again, you need to keep in mind that not every rank up has to be prestige rank up, but the earlier you get your prestige sorted at whatever kind of like difficulty you are, the better for you. And what I mean by that is kind of like, if you're taking up 5 stars to rank 5, obviously take the first couple of 5 stars that are the absolute best champions. But once you have like rank 5 stars or something, you should also rank up the max prestige ones. At the very least, the good ones that are max prestige like Sunspot or Namor or Dr. Doom or Surfer. Some of those. Maybe skip to Ragnarok, but just rank up the champions that are at top of 5-star prestige list and are decent or good, even if you might maybe not necessarily love them. And then leave them be, because once you do the top champions, that's it. Until you reach next progression level, you won't have to do anything else with your prestige. And then when you start ranking up your 6 stars, again, most important thing is to become Thronebreaker. But once you have become Thronebreaker, make your 6-star rank up decisions with prestige in mind already, because that is the highest progression level and that is important. So becoming Thronebreaker is important, but every other rank up after that should look at prestige, in my opinion, if you want to progress further. Yeah, I said Ghost is better than Guillotine. Yeah, Guillotine 2099 is not bad at all. I agree. Guillotine is a good champion. I don't personally like her too much, but she is very good. Warlock duped rank 5 or Ghost rank 2 and dupe. Warlock duped rank 5. That's what I do. Do you think there will be a new Hulk in the game? I don't think we're gonna get a new Hulk for a while. How many units for Abyss, Easy Path, Team, Aegon, Fury, Doom, Magneto, Torch? I don't know, 5,000 and you should be good. So, how one can get Wolverine Weapon X? You need to do Act 7 Legends runs. You need to do Act 7.2 Legends run. You care about prestige if you want to get into Serious Alliance. If you just play for fun and content, clearly it doesn't really matter. Well, yeah, it's also kind of true, but here's the thing, what many people make a mistake. Many people like to completely ignore the prestige until their alliance wants higher prestige, or many people like to completely ignore the prestige until you're trying to look for a higher alliance, and it turns out that you can't get in a higher alliance because your prestige sucks. So I don't think anybody really should completely ignore prestige. I think if you never plan to be competitive, that's fair enough. You don't have to make decisions based on prestige, but you should still be very well aware of prestige and where you exactly stand. Because again, like, many people just kind of like think, I don't care about prestige, I just play in chill alliance. And then 3 months later you realize that you like this game and you're playing the game more and more and you'd like to move up to a higher alliance, but you can't because you haven't ranked up any prestige champions. And then you're stuck in this place where you're ready and your account is big and it's ready to be in a higher alliance, deal with higher AQ maps, deal with alliance war, but nobody wants you because you don't have prestige. So again, I'm not saying that everything I say here is right and that's what everybody should do. I'm saying how I look at it and the experiences that I had. And I am fairly competitive and I always wanted to kind of like move up the ranks, move up the brackets. And every single time when I made up rank up decisions ignoring prestige completely, it came back to bite me in the ass. Every single time. Every single time I tried to find a middle ground and rank up quite high prestige champion instead of the highest prestige champion, I ended up doing 2 rank ups for prestige that I liked, that I didn't enjoy. Because I ended up ranking the quote-unquote the champion that was me trying to rank up something quite high that I somewhat liked, not really, but it was better than ranking up the high, let's say the Phoenix. And then I ended up ranking the Phoenix anyways, eventually. And it's kind of like, yeah, it's very interesting discussion. And again, it's up to every individual player. Really don't think I personally ever needed to care about prestige, but I made sure my prestige was a respectable number. Exactly. Maybe you don't want to overdo it and you don't want to focus on it exclusively, but you kind of should always make sure it's kind of like respectable enough so you have options. Because you never know, you play with the same alliance and you don't rank for prestige anything, and unbeknownst to you knowing, maybe you're like one of the lowest prestige summoners in your alliance. But that is, let's say, the standard of living, the standard of alliance that you have used. And then you end up getting kicked or leaving, or the alliance disbands for any reason, and you're unable to get in same quality of an alliance because you never paid attention to your prestige and nobody wants to recruit you, for instance. So prestige always kind of matters. I think, anyways. What's up, Ash? How are you doing? Thank you, notice. Man, Omega has really helped me in Act 6. Omega is a very good champion for Act 6. I didn't use him too much, but for some things he definitely helped me a lot. Some data, how are you doing? He's more useful for Act 6.4 exploration. Magneto or Colossus? Well, I'm not the best person to answer this, honestly, because I used Colossus a lot in 6.3 and 6.4, but Magneto wasn't buffed yet. So my opinion there is going to be biased, no matter what I say. Because I have experience and I know exactly what Colossus helped me with. I don't quite have that experience with Magneto. I suspect both of them are amazing though. New character, Kabam, how to do special 3 animations. Yeah, that is true. You're another whale, don't care about prestige now. It is impossible to play in top 20. Not even top 20 though. I think even like top 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 alliances all have prestige requirements. So Insiders, don't worry about it. Is it worth feeding 6 stones to Ghost or Guardian as a 5 or a 6 star? That's the first question there. We're talking 5 or 6s, huh? Top 3 rank ups you regret? I don't really particularly regret. I am kind of a person that learns to make peace with what my decisions have been. I suppose Domino would be one of them. I'd much rather, like, when I ranked up Domino, I kind of just did it for fun because I had too much mutant catalysts and I had like nothing to do with them and I just wanted to rank up something. And I ended up ranking, well, I had 2 choices basically, two champions that I was choosing from. It was Domino and it was Emma Frost. I had both of them as maxed out 5 stars already. And I kind of picked Domino. Partially because I had like, partially because I was ranking up Massacre and Red Hulk as well, and I like those champions. But I really do wish that I ranked up M instead. Oh, 1, rank 2, 6 star, and rank 4, 5 star, 6 star. 1 rank 2, 6 star, and 4 rank 4. Rank 5, my Awakens SS. So Surfer for prestige. I think it is a good time you start making prestige a factor in your rank up decisions. And yes, maybe I would do it. Maybe it wouldn't be the next champion that I take up, but I would rank up that Silver Surfer, yes. I would do that. Besides, Silver Surfer is not that bad. Eddie, what's up, Dominus Mal? How are you doing? There'll be another trophy champion? Yeah, unit pool. Probably. Oh, there's gonna be another trophy champion at some point. Rank 3, my Colossus. I have him at rank 5 star, but I found Mutant Catalyst recently. I have Mutant Gem, or I should wait. I don't know exactly how your account looks like, but I'd probably wait a bit before I make my decision. So I think Colossus is an awesome champion to use that gem on. I always have that scar. No, I scratched myself last night and it hurts. I actually don't know what happened last night. I woke up with it, okay. Maybe it's aliens. Maybe it's Maybelline. If it's 6 stars, then no. I would not give 6-star signature stones to Ghost currently in the game. I would give them to Guardian, as Guardian is the highest tech prestige champion option that you can possibly do. So I would work with Guardian there. And Guardian also needs that high sig a lot more. Ghost needs to be awakened as well, don't get me wrong, but Guardian needs a lot more sig. Emma Frost is really underrated, yes. Top 3 guilty pleasure rank ups. Guilty pleasure rank up. Carnage is definitely one of them. Taskmaster maybe could be another one of those. Then I don't know what would be next one. Oh, Immortal Hulk. I actually like Silver Surfer. Yeah, I do like Silver Surfer too, actually. I made a video about that. As a confession. Should I rank 5 stealthy? I don't know. With all the new champions getting buffed, I'd much rather prefer ranking up like Falcon or Mole Man or something like that over stealthy. I'll be honest. Where's the tea? Oh, finish my coffee. I'll have tea a bit later. Could be a spider? Could be a spider. The whole concept of prestige is kind of stupid though. Yeah, I really don't like that. Really don't like prestige system. I would say hello and he's talking about aliens, goddamn. Well, everybody should be talking about aliens, if we're honest. It's happening and you know it. Isn't Taskmaster underrated? But I ranked him up. Well, he is underrated, I agree to that. But I ranked him up more as like a fun thing. Still no rewards. Yeah, rewards should come in within an hour or so. I wouldn't expect rewards to come like straight up now. Why not Hitmonkey, Taskmaster, and OG A-bomb? Fair enough. With 11k prestige without really focusing on it. I have been in the same alliance since seasons began, so it's... Yeah, exactly, because if you're the same alliance, then it never becomes an issue. It becomes an issue when you're looking for new alliances or when you want to move up. Are Mangog and Odin both quakeable and ghostable? I think so. I think, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be about another hour for rewards or so, I think. Who's better for Red Skull and Abyss? 565 mags or 233? Magneto. My rank 3 Magneto did that fight in like 2 revives. And I'm sure if you like put on Suicide Masteries on, you can probably do it in even with the rank 5 Magneto in like 1 or 2 revives as well. So yeah, Magneto is infinitely better than Doom or most other options for that fight. Magneto is like legit one of the best options for Red Skull. Good morning, Parasite. How are you doing? I did a good fight last night. Cost 2 revives, not bad. Not bad, yeah. Can't wait. Well, best of luck. Best of luck, man. Is there abyssal? Is there another abyss for the Nameless Grandmaster? Who knows? No, there probably. Well, it might be Nameless Grandmaster. Yeah, it might be. It would kind of make sense. It would actually kind of make sense. Am I opening rewards on stream? No, the stream is soon to be finished. Actually, I think I'm gonna finish the stream pretty much now. It's about 15 minutes earlier than I normally do it. But I have been needing to go to little boy's room for the last 25 minutes, and at this point, we're in danger zone, guys. Well, Ronan's all... Yeah, Ronan's great, but I don't want to bring in Ronan just for that fight kind of thing. Magneto, Mallman, Void, Venom, and Sentinel. How many units do you think I need for Variant 6 for the first 3 champs? You don't need units if you play well at all. I did both Variants 5 and 6 unitless completely, like as in itemless. And I think it kind of depends how well you play, but I think you can probably squeeze through very, very easily. Oh, okay. The stream is gonna go on a bit longer. Just let me disable the camera and I'll be right back, guys. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. The magic? Yes, that was thy magic. I got abducted by aliens. Exactly right. Right. Oh no, I can take care of his account. Ah, don't you lay a finger on my... Second. Let's go with this. Let's go with Old Jamaica Fruit Punch. Stay here. Okay, nice. Thanks for running to read that. Allow pounding Red Skull's block with Neymar. Okay. So no Nameless Maestro. Have we never had Nameless Maestro? Probably not. I don't know. Six-star Sunspot to rank 2 or 5-star Domino to rank 5. Sunspot. Do Sunspot first. Did he disappear? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. How much longer am I streaming? About 15 minutes probably. 15 minutes. You get me? You baguette me? Let's pick a sound clip.
You can't milk those.
I think that was a good one.
Hello, motherfucker. Give me your fucking money.
These nuts.
There we go. Do you think they will release the next variant to 7.2? I hope not. I think that was not a great plan, and I hope they do it on separate months. Okay, cool then. No, I'm not gonna open AW rewards live on the stream. Never promised that. Ain't happening. And AW rewards aren't even out, and the stream is gonna be finished before they come out. Right. The most important thing is how many units did we get in the stream? Also, guys, by the way, I can't believe nobody pointed this out. I can't believe nobody mentioned this. I am completely appalled by the lack of your observational skills. This is unimaginable, and it's quite depressing, quite honestly. I must be quite frank with you guys. I hope that at least somebody would point this extremely huge milestone out, but nobody did. What the hell? What gives? Hey, what's up, Shower? How are you doing? We suck. Yes. Sometimes. You see this? You see this? For first time in my years playing Marvel Console Champions, for the very first time, I have reached 1 million battle chips. And nobody even noticed. The name Thekiryu comes from a Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG card. RNG, 2 tier 5 CC, but no champ to rank up. Such is the curse of life, always. You guys are too slow, Phil. You never said nothing. Missing all Thronebreaker rewards? Yeah, I mean... What are your best options at the moment to take up? Maybe sometimes, if you're having such a hard time... deciding, it's okay to make a compromise and rank up a champion that you might not be absolutely happy with, but just kind of like get it done perspective. I mean, I know for many of you 1 million battle chips ain't nothing special, but for me it's first time ever kind of thing, so I'm actually quite hyped for that. I thought, it's no way you have not done it. okay, no. But yeah, because I never used to grind like at all. Annihilus and rank up Annihilus then. I think Annihilus is legit underrated, and at the very least he's gonna be useful for Alliance or defense. So and I was like, again, he's not maybe a champion that you love and you want to use, but first of all, I do think he is underrated, and second of all, at the very least, he's a champion that has a purpose in this game. Cool. Cool that you do arena now. Well, I do arena now because, well, first of all, I have a lot more time than I used to. That's one huge factor. And I also have less money than I used to, because not working has that side effect that you do not get paid for not working. So previously I had kind of like made my peace with the fact that ever so often I have to buy some unit pack to change my masteries and buy energy refills and things like that. And well, now any unit pack that I can avoid buying is awesome. Any unit pack that I don't buy but I can grind for is very, very helpful for me. And besides, I absolutely love hanging out with you guys, and this is a kind of like a very good way for me to wake up, chill out with you and stuff like that. So I also like that aspect of it. Not gonna lie, it's quite nice. It's quite freaking nice. Look at that, I actually have some arena boost stuff. Cool. Let's go. Not surprised for what? No one is docked. I was actually thinking somebody will get docked. I was semi-confident that there is one alliance in particular that would have gotten the dock. But if they didn't, they didn't. You got me any battleships? Not for a while, I have no reason to. I'm gonna wait for 20% bonus. That's how you do it. I'm gonna wait till they give me more for my battleships. Ultimately, the plan is to save battleships, and then if a massive offer comes, then open them. No, I'm not opening battleships right now. Why? Why would I? I can either wait till I get 20% more, or till I absolutely need them. Should you rank 5 on rank and silver? No, don't rank silver, man. Silver buff actually kind of sucks. Definitely Mysterio, man. Definitely Mysterio. Silver's buff was not great. Your interaction with the community is nice. Thank you, Bruno. Appreciate that. The max I have done on my new account 74k, so yeah, thanks, Insight. Well, in new accounts it's a lot harder to get and grinding. How's my morning? Quite good. Coffee was nice. You guys have been quite awesome. We got a new member on the channel, which is greatly appreciated as well. Unfortunately, nobody wanted to be today's Comrade Daddy, but it's fine, you know. It's perfectly okay. Stream was still quite awesome. You guys have been fun. And yeah, I have earned some units and 1,000,000 battleships, which is big. Only get 20% more gold, but you have 90 million. Well, how do you think why I have 90 million? Because you make smart gold decisions. Save all the gold boosts. Save all the battleships, and then enjoy the profits, my friend. Rocket Dragoon buff would be cool, I agree. I'm going to buff our boss rush rewards. I don't think they probably will slightly, but I don't think there's going to be anything special. Last year's Women's Day boss rush, and here's the thing: everybody's so hype for that boss rush, and they're thinking it's going to be this massive thing. But you need to remember that it normally isn't. Last year's Women's Day boss rush was a 15 to 20 minute quest with 6 fights in it that awarded a special title and 10,000 5-star shots. And I think that was about it. So you need to match your expectations, right? Don't think, maybe they make it bigger this year, maybe they make it something special. But last one was just 10,000 5-star shots and very quick, so keep that in mind. Asking their opinions on specials is literally, then don't. I just typically push them to level 3, and if they throw the level 3, they throw the level 3. If they don't, they don't. But I just don't try to bait out anything in arenas because it's too annoying often. So I just go for it. And sometimes I throw everything randomly, see? There we go. If I'm going to we don't know. What are your thoughts on the new event? Do you think Odin will be any good? I have higher hopes for Mangog than Odin. I have made both of the character ability breakdown videos. I think Odin has a potential to be good. I don't think he's gonna be absolutely game-changing, but I do think he's gonna be a champion that every player wants, just so you have that extra utility for pre-fights. Mangog looks quite impressive. Mangog looks like potential one of the top Mystic options if his numbers and playstyle kind of like fits together well. And the event, I think it's gonna be alright. I don't think it's gonna be anything special. There is no other which is cooler than OG Iron Man and OG Cap. Whatever do you mean, Doctor? So shouldn't I grind for Professor X from the upcoming 4-star basic arena? Why not? You should. Professor X is very, very good. Should. Totally should. Like Mangog, I don't think he will be synergy. It didn't seem like any of the synergies are like that important. Did it? The motion comment looked like Odin will destroy the whole cosmic class. Well, it didn't seem that impressive, honestly. Maybe he will be. Alliance War Season rewards are not out yet. Well, at least I haven't heard that they are, so I'm gonna go with no. Expectations, Mango Man, all. Well, we'll see what happens, we'll see. I will probably end up grinding for both, but then again I have grinded for like all the last recent champions, so there we go. So the review can rank 2 Warlock, rank 1 Hulkbuster, rank 4 Namor, and team with max suicides get the legend style and monthly EQ? No. No. In order to get monthly event quest legend title, you basically need a rank 3 6-star Corvus or rank 3 Ghost. Or maybe some other champion that I'm kind of like blanking out on, but it's pretty much kind of like a Corvus/Ghost game to get those legend runs. So yeah, that's a definite no. Worried for 4% crit rate on Mangog? Yeah, that is quite worrying, that is quite annoying. Odin might have very big numbers. He does have True Strike, which is kind of good, but he has like 0 immunities or anything else that's overly special, so we'll see, we'll see. Might be good. We got a couple of new subscribers, which is absolutely awesome. I think Streamlabs is spazzing out a bit, but hey, thank you guys. Rhino is good for Variant 6 Chapter 2. Yes, Rhino is good for that, I agree. Mangog's spine tail's creepy. In some pictures it looks like something else than a tail. If you guys catch the drift here. Okay, let's pop in some boost here. Wonderful. 2 times 2 points. Times 2.5 points. Screw it. Times 2.5 points. Let's go. Let's go for the big boy points. Yes, it does. You're absolutely correct there, Ankit. Mangog Special 2 did look quite good. I agree. Okay, kebab made a boo-boo with hood. Yes. Kebab made a boo-boo with hood. And many other things among hood, but currently that's the flavor of the day. People being salty about hood.
NANI?
Mago looks like Chinese dragon. Yes, he does, kind of. Bro, whom should I upgrade first? 6-star Sunspot to rank 5. You asked me already this one once, and I said 6-star Sunspot. But apparently you
can't handle the truth.
Yeah, new stuff is out at 6 p.m. today. That's correct, yes. New stuff's out at 6 p.m. today. I'll probably be streaming at like 6:37ish. We'll see. But either way...
Oh yeah? Well, screw you guys. I'm going home.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Yeah, we're gonna be done here. My stomach is grumbling. Oh wait, I have one more fight to do. But yeah, we're gonna be pretty much done here. So I will obviously upload some videos today. I'm not gonna let you know exactly what's coming out, but something is coming out today. And then we're gonna have a stream later on this evening. To get advice, you probably can't remember when you told me to keep going in hard quests and keep getting my ass kicked and see what I'm going wrong, so I finish monthly count thanks to your advice. Well, congratulations, friend. That is something that sounds like something that I would have said indeed, and I'm glad it worked out for you. Let's quickly, don't forget Mallman God IQ video. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. You can't make me. Right. Look at that. Oh, level up rank rewards. It's quite alright. Quite decent. I'm okay with that. Arena wins. Combined power, cool. More arena wins. 8,200 units. Too bad I'm about to use 3,000 of those units later today, but hey. It is what it is. Ooh, another one here. Very good. 25 more units. I like that. I like the sound of those units. This inbox bug, yeah, that inbox bug is very annoying. Anyways, guys, right, that's it. We are done here. You guys have been absolutely amazing. And, yeah, I will catch you guys later. Huge thank you for hitting that like button, for hitting the sub button. Tell your friends that this is a regular thing. They can come and hang out here every day with me and you, and hopefully we can make these morning streams a very big and popular thing. All your support definitely does mean a lot to me, much more than ever before, to be honest. And yeah, I'm gonna see you guys soon. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about